So this is my first live video that I've ever posted on YouTube. So I ask that you guys bear with me. This is to basically help my demos, which I posted on SoundCloud. And now I'll give you guys the reason behind why I'm doing this. So I guess I should start from the beginning. Back in 2008, after I graduated high school and I first started college, I realized that I wanted to go into the music program because I always had a feeling and knack for music. Well, unfortunately, the two colleges that I went to in Mississippi felt that because of my visual impairment or that I just didn't have enough talent to do music, they turned me down. So, with that being said, I eventually arrived in Chicago, Illinois after going to Missouri and trying to get my family out there to help me. And when I got to Chicago, that was when I actually got my first hands-on experience with audio production or music production. Now, I've done my own demos, I do my own beats, I don't use anyone else's beat, and I don't rap over anyone else's beat. I think it's more, it's a lot more fun when you're doing your own stuff versus using someone else's samples. Anyway, and to make a long story short, while I was at Harold Washington in Chicago working on these demos, I was also supposed to go into this music program which teaches blind people how to run a recording studio without the use of their eyes. Unfortunately, at that time, the people who were running the program, they weren't getting paid to run it. So what did I do from there? I eventually went to Florida where my family was, and I eventually applied to Full Sail University. Now, most people are asking me, well, if you know you had it good in Florida, why didn't you stay? Maybe I should have, but that's not the overall point. The overall point is if I hadn't had the opportunity to apply to Full Sail University, then I would have never gotten the equipment. And if I hadn't gotten the equipment, then I wouldn't have been kicked out of the program due to the people around me not, being able to help me. And if I didn't get kicked out of the program, then I wouldn't have went to Pennsylvania to try to seek employment through this company called Dancing Dots, which specializes in selling music software for the blind and visually impaired. Now, unfortunately, they couldn't offer me any employment. Anyway, while this is going on, I'm teaching myself the basics of Pro Tools and Logic. I mean, it's already bad enough that I got kicked out of the program because I didn't have the right support system around me. So, unfortunately, not long after I'm really getting into this stuff, the equipment that I had, it got stolen. Most people are probably thinking, well, it's your own fault that it happened. I don't see it like that. I mean, it sucks that it happened, but overall, I was able to find a way to get up from the bottom of the barrel, as they say. So I took a couple of days after the equipment got taken from me, and this was, by the way, on August 25th of 2017. I took a couple of days and I got myself together, and I eventually asked myself how 50 Cent would have reacted if anybody tried to interfere with his musical abilities. I mean, I knew nobody was going to come up to me and say, hey man, here's a replacement MacBook Pro along with all the software that you had stolen. And it might not seem like a lot to anybody who doesn't understand music, but for somebody who goes through the process of getting in touch with an institution that they feel is going to work for them, and then on top of that, you're the first totally blind student to ever attempt an audio arts school online, it might not mean a lot to the people that stole it except money, but it means a lot to me. And if I can't express myself honestly and openly, then it's not doing me any good to be up on here. Anyway, on the 1st of September of 2017, I came to New York by myself. I had no family. I'd pretty much done my own research, and that's how I found out about the shelter system. But before I left Pennsylvania, I contacted this organization called Heritage for the Blind, and I asked the representative, Jose, that,
New notification from mail face.
excuse me guys, my computer's talking in the background. I asked this representative from Heritage for the Blind, Jose, how, what would you do if it were you? Because at that time I was stuck between New York or California. And he advised me to try New York out for, a little bit. And if after a year I felt like if I didn't feel like I was, getting any further, then try another approach. So again, on the 1st of September, after I'd already asked myself how 50 Cent would have reacted if anybody tried, interfering with his music and stuff, I entered the social system. Now, I'll tell you, from somebody that can't see, being around a whole bunch of people that can see, it's definitely a different experience. My overall point is this: it doesn't matter how many times people try and bring you down, it doesn't matter what obstacles you're faced with or challenges you're faced with. People are always going to tell you that you can't do something. But in the end, the only one that can stop you is you. YouTube, I hope this is something that'll help the blind and visually impaired community. If you want to hear my demos, you can follow me on SoundCloud. Just type in my name, Josh Goforth. That's Goforth. And my rap name is Lil Blizzard. Hey, if there's anybody that can give me any pointers, suggestions, anything, I'm all for it. Thank you, YouTube, and I hope you guys have a good day.
Emote news address. Learn more send end space dialogue. Not yet link end list space link control.